We are now live. Alrighty. Now, alright, stone. Alrighty. And that's a hedge in it. I can't really see from the back. There's a house there? Oh yeah, they're the apartments. Oh. Stone. Right. Stone brick going across there. Right. Where's the stone brick then? That must be going across there, so that's already bushes, but stone brick going across to connect the houses. So let's grab some stone for that. I can't see my mouse now because I'm streaming on OBS, which is crazy because I need my mouse. Right, stone brick. Right, how do I, like that, there you go, perfect. Okay, so there's a window right in the middle, actually off to the side. Right, cool. 7:30 in the morning. Okay, there's the front. It's a little off, so it's about there. So I'd say down here, about there maybe. Does that look like it? That works, but that needs to be like that, and then perfect. Alright, done that. This goes across from here to there. How am I going to make that connect to there? That's my question. Okay. That connects right into the side of it. Wait, so if I'm looking at it there, right into the side. So it needs to connect right there. It basically goes in a diagonal line. So we're going to hit it with that, perfect, that, then that like that, and then that can connect normally. Perfect. There we go. And that's the wall. Alright. Oh, I needed the stone. Alright, I'll just take some stone from here then. Stone on the ground, and it goes to up to there. Right, up to here is stone all the way across to there. So all of this is stone. Okay. All of this is stone. I can't. Why did I put the barriers there out of everywhere? I could have done them. Okay, so that goes across there. Let's just do that again. Move these ones out of the way so I can actually build right here. Because this is kind of annoying that I can't build right here. Okay, where's the build? There. Okay. And now this can be built across. Now that's just going to be built all the way across. It's limitless. No, it's limited to build. Build literally anything, and here's proof. I'm literally building photos and a couple of Google Earth. I can build the entire thing. not to be great. Right, so that stops there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, stops at that wall, and same for this. That goes 2 back, 2 back, and that just keeps on going that way. Perfect. How much FPS am I running? 50. That stops right there, and it's grass all the way, but I don't have the grass because, yeah, I added someone else. Yeah, with the inside of the actual build itself, I have to get a pro builder to do that because, I mean, I did some of it, but to be honest, it's way harder than you expect, and I'd rather be working on the outside, as you see I've done, than work on the actual inside itself. Even though people want to see the inside of the build, I really don't want to do the build because it takes forever, bro. I'm telling you, it will take years and years to build that inside, and if I was to build it at least, but I just don't have the time, bro. So I got a pro builder. Well, someone's paying a pro builder for me to try and do the build, which is crazy because I can do it, but it's just too much work. I have worded it as well. I just don't use it because it's dookie. I only use that for the terrain. The rest of the build I built by hand. It's more fun and interesting. Makes it more interesting when people say, "Did you use World Edit?" and then I showed them that I didn't use World Edit because this world never used to have World Edit on it because I used to do it by hand, and then I just had to build the last touches before I built the real build. Of course, you've got to build the grass first before you build the real build, so I had to World Edit all that grass in. Well, I did most of it by hand, and then the grass bit I used World Edit on was all of this. So, yes. Alrighty. Grab some of this. I'm gonna make this so it hits the ground because at the moment it's kind of floating mid-air, which doesn't really work. So this build is currently floating. Alright, let's hit it with that side. It's a massive build, so that's why it takes so long. Even with World Edit, I'm telling you, this takes ages. I can get this finished, this bottom bit at least. Out of everything, I need to finish this bottom bit because, well, I mean, floating build doesn't really suit the description. To be honest, I'm not building this for anyone, I'm just building it because it's purely fun. And I just thought, well, the summer's going on, so I'll rebuild it. It's actually going pretty well. I never thought I'd get this far. I knew my building skills were like on point with like accuracy to the real thing. The only thing that's not accurate in this, I'd say, is probably the borders on it, like the black borders around it. Let me show you. These borders right here, because these borders right here have some really conspicuous things, because in the real thing, this path right here is kind of next to the border, so the border goes up to the path, so the path should be there. But with the way I built it, I don't want to change it and have to move all of that to there, or move that to there, and move all of that. Basically, I don't want to do the path. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be, like, stupid about it, but the path takes too long. Alright, did I finish this bit over here? Did I? I don't know if I did or not. Oh, yeah, I did. Alright. I didn't think I finished it, but, you know, apparently I did. Actually, wait, yeah, I did. Also, this thing has silent sensors in it when you go in it. I didn't tell anyone about that, but this place is literally pretty much as secure as the real place. To be honest, the real place in real life, you get caught anyway you go in there. But in Minecraft, if I was the only security guard, you'd probably get caught. I'll show you that in a minute. If I finish this, I'll show you the silent sensors that are around this entire build. They're not really, like, per se, working, but they do work. They tell me when there's someone there and where they are. But what I mean is, like, if you were to do the, oh, that's not right. What I mean is, like, all of this together is, yeah, with the silent sensors in real life, you can't hear them, but with these sensors, they basically go off and alert me, the security guard, that someone's in the build and the exact location they are. They don't, like I was saying, they don't, like, really work, because if you don't go near the certain area, you don't get, well, like, the people come in. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't alert the person if you're in a certain spot. So you could go around this whole build and you could probably not get caught, because I don't want to add, like, too many sensors, because if I do, then every time you walk in this place, what I do, the sensors go off, which is not great. So I'll leave it as it is, and then make the sensors go off for other people. I don't know how to do it though, so, like, what I mean is, like, other people gets detected by the sensors, but when I do it, I don't get detected. You know what I mean? I don't get detected by the sensors, but to be honest, it's not really gonna work, so yeah. So I don't know how I'm gonna make it so if it detects anyone there apart from me, it will go off, because at the moment it goes off for me and everyone else that joins. Especially, it's supposed to go off for me, so when people do it, they get caught and I don't. But when I go in it goes off, and it's really annoying because it pops up in the chat, which is really annoying. So I don't know that. But you know, that's Minecraft. But yeah, the silent sensors do work though. That's the good thing about them, is at least they work. At least the silent sensors work and they tell me where the people are. I'll show you them, like, literally in a second. I've only got 2 blocks left, so shouldn't take that long. Alright, 1 more block. Well, this 1 block one is going to be easy, because all I have to do is this. Place a block in the corner, that, and that, then go over here, place one there, done, boom, that one over there, all the way down to the end, like that, and then last block is that right there, done, boom. Alright, let me show you what I mean by the silent sensors go off when you're near it, and let me also get rid of that. Don't need that grass block. Alright, silent sensors. Now you can actually walk up the build at least. Right, what was I doing in the garden? Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. That's stone on the back of it. There's stone. this build made out of stone and I just didn't know? Because it kind of looks like brick. No. It's also made of stone. Huh. Interesting. That means I have to change it now. Every time something goes wrong, I'll end up changing it. Let me also grab them bloody vines so I can build the vines back. Interesting that I didn't know it was made out of stone as well. That's weird. Well, now I have to fix it. Because one insecurity in this building is my only insecurity. That is not good. Perfect. And then I'll fix all the inside in a minute. I just need to get this outside looking perfect. That's the camera right there. I can't build there. Nice, and then the front of it. Could have sworn this building was made out of this before. Oh well. Perfect. Now I can go on the inside and I can fix it up a little bit. All of that is correct. Down here. Right. Now this shouldn't get in the way of any vines because I fixed all the vines anyway, so it should be fine. Oh, it got in some vines, but they were inside. That's cool. Boom, bam, bada bat, boom, pow. Alright, done. Pretty easy. So they have loads of things. And that goes across, and there's a shed right here. Made out of stone, but I can't build that because I don't have that bit. There's indeed a stone bit here, so this should go out. Basically this goes out like that, and that goes over past this, and that's just where the shed is, and this is all stone right here. So wait, this is stone. Let's grab some more stone. Place some more stone here. Also get rid of these barriers, they're in the way. They are in the way. And we can stop the barriers right there. Right, perfect. Now we can redo the barriers here so nobody can get in. Perfect. And that is perfect. Done. That's how part of it looks, and that is the garden, I think. There's a few bushes behind this one, so, and there's windows behind it. Alright, well, let's add the windows then. I never saw these windows either. Two there. Wait, let me look at the front first. It might be easier. Okay, two. There's two there. Right. So at the back, there's two right here. Well, right here actually. So two. Then across a few, there's another two, so that would be in line with this one. So if that's there, it would be right here. Perfect. So there's the other two, like that. Then there is a long one which starts here. So if that's in line, that will start here, and it ends over there. And that one I assume is probably a 1, but we're going to go for, so I assume it's like that, it just goes across like that, because the grain's just weird. but knowing the Grange, we're just going to do that. And just hit a few vines. Perfect. And now we can go inside and also fix this up a lot because this don't look good. So hit it with the barricades like that, and then we can get rid of this barrier also here because we don't need it. Perfect. And there you go. We have them two done completely with the windows as well. Is there a side window as well by any chance? On this side maybe? Okay, there's a side window, but that's already at the top. So I can't really build that on the small one because the top ain't that big. So, yes, there's a top there. Loads and loads of bushes in front of it though. Like I'm talking loads. How many bushes are there? Bloody hell. There's a massive tree in the middle as well, so just say tree right here. Oak tree. Let's do bone meal. And then place it there. Boom. Tree. Done. And then there's loads of bushes behind it right here as well. So if we zoom in on that, there's a few bushes here. So let's hit it with the dark oak bushes. Go back here. Place these exactly where they are. So there's a bush there. And then a whole bush right here, which is half in the window. Right here. And that goes across to there. Second window, there's a bush. Right on the window, so the rest of it that. And then goes across like that. There's your bushes, done. Now we need some bone meal as well again. Place some of this and get rid of all the flowers. Don't need them, they look ugly. And this place isn't a nice place and doesn't need flowers. Any flowers, that one. Go away. Go away. Basically, you get rid of the flowers. Place loads of them. And then when you see the flowers, replace them. And they will always go back. Right there. 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 There, and that is all of it. Right, cool. I need to place some more bone meal literally everywhere. Like, none of this is appealing, but all of this right here as well is really annoying. Because flowers just good. I don't want flowers. All these stupid flowers because they're ugly. Not allowed in this build. It's illegal. Get out. Get out. All of these stupid things. You are not allowed in here. You were never allowed in here. And perfect. Perfect. Now this is like the real thing. It has bushes everywhere without no flowers. Perfect. Good enough. It works. Ready. I'm still live. For some reason, but my live ain't showing properly. Let me go to this screen and let me see. Oh, wait, you guys can't see anything. That's why I can't see it, because you guys can't see anything. Now now I can see my mouse, look, see? And that's why you couldn't see anything. Wait. Yeah, now you can actually see things. Oh, I fixed it. That's why you couldn't see nothing. Because it wasn't working. Oh my god, I've actually fixed it. Perfect, now you guys can actually see my screen. So now you know what I'm talking about. Alright, let me tell you the silent sensors that I was on about. I was building some of that and none of you guys saw it, but oh well. Alright, silent sensors, let's see. Right here, silent sensor number 1 tells you it's been tripped at the main gate, so someone's at the main gate. Then, what happens if you walk down here, you got a camera, all these CCTVs right here. You can walk past this entire building without getting caught, but you come really close to the building. Silent sensor alarm tripped at the main entrance. This is the main entrance, so someone's been at the main gate. Then they've got in and they've set off a silent sensor alarm, and it says sensor has tripped at the main entrance, so they will be here. Then they walk along and they want to see a few things. So they're just walking along. They could be this side, they could be in the middle. Oh, sensor tripped at the garden houses. The garden house is right here. So basically it tells you where they've been. It says they've been at the main gate because the sensor's tripped at the main gate. Then it tells you the sensor's been tripped at the main entrance, so they were at the main entrance. Then it tells you that they've walked down here and gone to the garden houses because it says sensor tripped at the garden houses. Then if we come along here, you can also see if we were to walk down this path right here, you can see sensor tripped at the back of the building, meaning that they tripped at the back of the building. So that what they have been is they've been sensor tripped to the main gate, they've been to the main gate. Sensor tripped to the main entrance, they've been to the main entrance of the building at the front. Then it tells you a sensor's tripped to the garden houses, so they were at the garden houses. Then it tells you a sensor's been tripped at the back of the building, so they are now at the back of the building because people come in this way, so back of the building. And if you were to also come to this back entrance and try and get in anyway, you would be caught by another sensor right here. Then it tells you, so this is their exact route. So it tells you, sensor's been tripped to the main gate, they were at the front of the gate. Then it tells you a sensor's been tripped to the main entrance, they were at the front of the building at the main entrance. Then it tells you a sensor's been tripped to the garden houses, telling you that they were at the garden houses. Then it tells you that they were at the back of the building, and then it tells you a sensor was tripped at the back gate, meaning they were at the back gate. So that's basically all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sensors there is in this building. And I mean, you can't get away from them. You activate that one, and it only sends it to me. So server, it sends it to me, and it whispers to only me. So it will basically tell me that someone's been in, and they won't even know. So all they'll see is a line, and they won't know that I've got the silent sensors tripped off. Especially with the one over here. This one they wouldn't know because I mean, you don't come anywhere near this gate and you're perfectly fine. You come really close to the gate, however, you set off the sensor. How these sensors work, they're used by a skulk sensor, which means a command block right there. So that's the sensor right there. And there's more over here. So there is one at the front entrance, right, where is it? Yeah, right here, sensor. And at the back entrance, it tells you as well there's a sensor. So all of these are basically sensors. You come to the back of the building, sensor right here, and it is placed directly on the path. So when you activate it, it's on the path. Then we have one over here because this one activates the garden houses one, so right here. So as soon as you get to right here or a little bit near, so near this tree, so say I was over here, it's not going to go off. When I get really close to that tree, it will go off. So that's the garden houses sensors. And then we have the last sensor, so sensor. We have a last sensor at the back entrance right here near the gazebo. Right underneath it, there. So that's basically all the sensors in this building, and it just tells the security guard where they are and what they're doing. And the security guard will sit in his little building, so you guys won't expect it, but you'll be sat here exploring. Little garden person will be over here, so imagine you're just over here exploring it. You're not going to see that. I mean, you can, but it's kind of hard. So you're going to be walking around. The security guard is actually in between the bushes, hidden in here. And once he's hidden in it, it says security booth 24/7 security inside. This is where all of the cameras are. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 of these cameras inside this building. So you would not expect that there's 24 cameras, but it looks like there's a lot more. When looking at the building, you can see the looks like there's nothing. security camera right there, that one right there. There's security cameras inside the bushes, especially the one right in here that's very hidden from people, but is in the bush. So there's number 1, there's 2. Then there's number 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and this goes on, 8, 9, there's so many, and there's even one inside. I built part of the inside, which was this right here. Oh yeah, there's also a sensor in here, tells you if someone's been inside. Basically, these are sensors right here, this one here, and that one right there. But as you can see, the sensor keeps on going off because I am in the basement, so sensor tripped at the basement, so they are in the basement. And not many people know this, but there is actually a sensor here. There's also a camera here. So yeah, this place has a lot of sensors in this entire building. When you go near it, however, it doesn't set off a single sensor going anywhere outside. Right here, crouching, doesn't set off a sensor because you're not in the basement. Go up to here, doesn't set off one. Go up to here, doesn't set up one. And go up to here, doesn't set up one. None of these set off a sensor because they're not supposed and not designed to set up a sensor. The only reason why they set off a sensor is when you're inside the building. And you could do the exact same thing here. You could be walking around the outside, you could come over here as well, and you are not going to set off a single thing. Come in here, doesn't set off things. Come over this side, try to set off the sensor here, won't set it off, going really close. It knows when you're in the basement. The sensor is smart and it will know when you're actually inside the basement because, well, it's a sensor. So you can come near any of these windows and the sensor won't go off. But as soon as you come into here and go down in between here, as soon as you go right into here, this place right here, as soon as you go into here to the fire escape, oh, my PC blue screen, yep, there you go, done. But as soon as you go into here and you put a lever down, open it up, you go inside, you're fine until you go up here. Then it tells you a sensor's been tripped. Right here, you're fine. Right here, sensor tripped because that sensor can see you. When you're in here, sensor can't see you. It knows when you're in the basement. And you can walk around this entire basement and the sensor would know that you've tripped it. Basically meaning wherever you go in this basement, the sensor will go up. So it's pretty smart. However, this room here doesn't have a sensor because it's actually the toilet. But before you get in this toilet, you're going to set off, well, you're going to set off this sensor right here. Now you can walk around here as well and it won't set off the sensor. But coming over this side definitely sets off the sensor, so don't go this side. But that's it, yeah. That's pretty much the entire build. Sensors pretty much everywhere. And you wouldn't expect it, but yeah, there is indeed sensors. And I'm also going to fix this because it doesn't look like that anymore. But here's a sensor. So yeah, that's basically the entire build, and very sexy build.